Hello, everyone. This is Lisa Andrus, Psychic Medium, and this is your weekly reading for January 19th to the 25th. And the main deck that I'm using this week are the Angel Tarot cards by Doreen Virtue and Radleigh Valentine. And then I'm also using the Angel Answers Oracle cards because I'm doing our format that we sometimes use, which are the 3 cards for the week from the Angel Tarot, and then there's 1 card on top from the Angel Answers. And I just am feeling guided to say before we start that the energy is shifting, and I feel like there's been a lot of up, down, up, down, up, down. What they're saying to me is don't guilt yourself. Don't think that you have to be perfect. They want me to use an example. I was talking about a test that I had to take for work, and yes, I just saw that orb. And I still haven't taken the test, and I'm now going to take it in a couple of weeks. So I ended up pushing it out about a month after I thought I was going to take it. But I'm getting really frustrated with the study process, and I was basically deciding that all I was going to do is study, and I wasn't going to enjoy myself or have any free time or, deprive myself of any good things. And then, of course, that's ridiculous, and that lasted about 2 days, and I was miserable. And, what they're saying is that we have to have balance and know that for every sad moment, because I felt like I was feeling a little sad today, just of something I heard in the news, and I feel that I just absorbed. I normally don't watch the news because of the heaviness that comes with it, but I did watch the news this morning and last night, and I just felt like I absorbed some of the sadness and the fear that came from some of the stories in the news. But what they're wanting to say is that for every sad moment, remember that it will pass. Remember to just honor it and to let it go. And if you're having a feeling that you can't shake, for me, a great source of escape is reading novels. And so maybe pick up a book or just allow yourself to watch a movie or take your mind off of your cares. And so with that, they want me to get to the reading. So this is our Monday, Tuesday card. And the card is Queen of Fire. And it is, if it's a person, she's confident, warm, intelligent, and graceful. And the meaning of the card says, stretch your wings and fly. Don't underestimate yourself. Assert your independence and creativity. Now, for a lot of you, the Queen of Fire actually represents you, and it represents your drive. I feel like we've just felt stuck for a while, but now we're in a new year, and now we're feeling like moving forward. And so for some of us, we're just going to get an influx of energy, and I really feel creativity. Write that book, or I just heard start that play, so I'm not sure what that meant, but perhaps some of you are actors or actresses, or some of you are actually writing a play. This is a great sign for whatever it is that you wish, that good things are on the horizon. And for some of us, this means that it might be a woman that is going to help us. And they actually want to say that for some of us, it could mean romance. Okay, so let's move on to the middle of the week here. We have the 5 of Earth, and it says fear surrounding money, the wisdom to accept help from others, uncertain self-employment. Did we just get this card? I feel like we did. Or I felt like I've seen it if we didn't have it in a reading. I feel like it came up in the yearly reading. And so what they're saying to me is that we shall stay grounded here for a moment, and to know that our desires are on the way, that there are either 5 things that we either must do, or it shall be in 5 days, 5 weeks, or 5 months. And to let go of your fears. If you want that spiritually based business and you really want to quit the day job and jump into it, now's not really the time to do that. It doesn't mean that it can't happen. But first you have to decide exactly what you want. And for some of you, especially if that applies, you may not know exactly what you want or what you want that business to look like. So start to make a list. We've got a new moon coming up this week, and that's a wonderful time to list out our desires. I was feeling like last week, just one day to get out a notebook. I get up before work so I can sit there and, have some coffee and wake up a little before I get up and start my routine. And I just felt like making a list of all the things I want when I buy my home here within the next 6 months to a year, or maybe sooner, or maybe more. But regardless, the universe doesn't know what to bring you if you don't know what you want. Okay, so that's just one example. And it's time to let go of our fears surrounding money and know that we're always provided for and taken care of. Part of that is just to trust that all of our needs are met, even if we have to fake it until we make it, okay? Start dreaming that you have all the abundance that you've been wishing. You have absolutely nothing to lose, and what they're saying to me is that worrying is not getting you anywhere. So you might as well try it, okay? Now for the weekend, we have the Dreamer, and it's Archangel Metatron, and it says, a leap of faith. Follow your dreams, unexpected opportunities. And I think it's very interesting after we were talking about fake it till you make it, imagine the good stuff, make a list of what you want. And this card to me goes with that it's following your dreams, that even if they're not here yet, to dream about them and to know that your dreams can only come true when your thoughts focus on the dreams you want and not on the things that you don't want. For some of us, it's going to be an unexpected opportunity that's going to take us in the direction of our dreams. They're saying that it will all make sense when you see it, but it cannot possibly make sense now while you don't know what it is. So stop trying to figure it out, because we have your best interests at heart. And when they say we, they mean we, the angels, your guides, the angels. Okay? Now let's see what our overlying theme of the week is. And the Angel Answers card, and it is forgiveness. What a powerful card. I feel like this is a card to say that it's time to forgive ourselves. Like the story that I told about my test and wanting to deprive myself of everything, part of that was in the frustration that, I was hoping to take my test that day I thought I was going to take it so I could stop studying all the time. And so part of my exercise is to forgive myself for not being exactly ready at that moment, and to forgive myself for not doing what I said I would do, which was make an appointment to take my test before I was ready. You must forgive yourself. Forgive yourself the most. And for some of us, it is forgiving of others, of an ex, of a friend, of somebody that hurt us. And for many of us, this is parental forgiveness of whatever our parents did or did not do to us that we still carry with us. And for some of us, it's also children, adult children, that there's some sort of forgiveness. Whatever it is, you must forgive yourself for what you think you did or didn't do, or those other people, because life is too short to expect perfection out of ourselves or to punish ourselves for the mistakes that we've made. Think of all the good things that we have accomplished while we're here on earth. Our life is not for nothing, no matter how it seems and how heavy it seems. So know that all your dreams are coming true. Well, you guys, I think that was a very powerful message, and now I can see why I felt guided to the 2 decks. I want to thank you for tuning in with me every week. Know, again, what the message of this week is that our dreams are coming true, things are starting to move forward, and to forgive ourselves the perfection that we think that we have to have. We didn't come to earth to be perfect. We came here to be beautifully imperfect. It's part of what life is all about. I love each and every one of you. I want you to take care and dream big this week, and I'll speak to you again next week.